water and oil, we're going to have two distinct phases. The reason between the two-phase separation is by density, and there's also something in the background working, which is thermodynamics. So thermodynamically, these two phases being together are unstable. So what happens here is that you have a separation based on attractive forces. So that's actually what's causing it. Density is the reason why the oil's on top and the water's on bottom, but the real reason why we have two phases as opposed to, let's say, sugar and water, where you have a solution. Here is what's going on here is the action between the oil and water. It's a thermodynamic kind of reaction. All right, so what we're going to demonstrate is we're going to add these water-based.
So, question.
Sure.
Is it okay to keep the bottle closed?
You can keep the bottle closed. It's just for safety, I guess, here. But you see what happens if I mix it, even slightly. You're going to have a separation between the oil and water, and the water is going to have a tendency to go inside, but they eventually separate back down based on thermodynamics and the gradient in density. So once it says equilibrated and we have the two phases distinct again, I will add water-based color, food coloring. So what you're going to see when I drop it down is you're going to see like a sphere of color dropping down the oil phase. Now, the reason why it's spherical is because it has almost doesn't want to interact with the oil around it because it's water-based. So it's going to try to minimize the contact area between the oil. So that's why it's spherical. You're going to see it drop down via gravity because it's less dense. So when it drops down, you're going to see that it kind of lingers at the interface. Because one, there's a lot of surface tension between the two because, again, thermodynamically, they're not stable.
So you're saying it won't sit at the bottom?
It won't settle to the bottom automatically. One, because it's got a coating of oil around it. And
so
two,
it's like it sits on the interface?
It's going to sit at the interface for, let's say, 20 seconds, 30 seconds. And then eventually it's going to hit maybe to the side. You're going to see it hit to the side because it has a coating of oil on it. So the water bottle itself is also made out of the same materials that the oil is. So it's going to have a tendency to stick near the water bottle and the oil-water interface, since it has a coating of oil.
And you're saying the inside, the inner part of the color will be empty?
No, the water, it'll look like a colored water droplet.
Okay.
But since it has a coating of oil on it, you can even see them here. If you look really, really closely, you're going to see like these bubbles. But these bubbles aren't really bubbles. It's just water encapsulated with a little bit of oil around it. So what you're going to see is like the water droplet with some oil lingering to like the water bottle.